Good afternoon. We're in the Tao Garden, and after 1 week of darkroom, Tim, my neighbor, would like to give comment of its experience in the darkroom. Hello, Tim. Where you come from?
My name is Tim Rustow, and I was born in New York. I mostly travel now, but I'm based in Ibiza, in Spain. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking about doing the darkroom for a long time. I came here last year during the period where the darkroom was going on, and was really curious and interviewed almost everybody. I mean, informally interviewed almost everybody who came out of the darkroom to ask them about their experiences and what was driving them and their backgrounds, and I was really intrigued. So this year I came back and I signed up to do 2 weeks, and was really excited about it. Also because I thought it would impose some more discipline on me, in a way, like to focus more without the distractions of everyday life, the phone, the computer, reading, all these things which the mind loves, to really be with your own vibration in the dark. And an opportunity to study with Master Chia, of course, priceless. So I found some things were just incredible for me. One of the things I have a tendency to do is eat very quickly. I talk quickly, if you haven't noticed. I eat quickly. It's my New York background.
This
yes.
is the new trend.
Yeah, but
we
also
do everything quickly.
And it's also my New York background and multitasking. So to sit in the darkroom, they have the pigu practice, which is eating very little and really taking your time like a meditation to eat. So, you know, one apple takes 40 minutes to eat. So you never took 40 minutes to eat an apple.
Never.
And after 30 minutes, you're full and you haven't even finished the apple. So it's incredible. It's what my mother always said, but I never wanted to listen. And of course, I always thought to experiment like that, but I never had the discipline. But there in the dark, nothing else to do, everyone's doing it. It made such a big difference. So I was living mostly on green juices, which was kind of my own addition to the darkroom. They're very nice here, and if you have a special order for food, they'll deliver it to you. And as I was sipping the green juice, like 20 minutes to drink one small juice, I could feel the energy in my body pick up. The chi, which I experienced as tingling all over my body, would literally increase as I was drinking the juice. And I would also start to have spinning a little. So when I'm sitting cross-legged, sometimes I have a tendency to spin when I'm feeling the chi. And so to feel that this green juice, what you always hypothetically thought was giving you energy, sunshine, etc., I could actually feel it for the first time after, my whole lifetime drinking green juices, that I actually felt the power of the juice and how much you really need. And so you're eating very few calories a day, I think under 400 or something, I don't forget what the number is. But with the green juices, I was having even less. And I was fine, I was never hungry. And I was full, when you drink a juice like that and your stomach and your saliva glands and your whole digestive process has the time to digest it and to flavor it and to mix your saliva with it, it really makes a big difference.
You mean you lived on green juice?
Yes.
You didn't take the meal that we were brought every 3 times with the pigu pill, not even the
pigu pill I had, yes.
Ah, yes.
That I had. Well, I just wasn't, I don't eat much cooked food to begin with, so I know there's a reason for having the different items that we were given. And the first day I had it just as an experiment, but I know when I feel my best, when I'm more in a meditative zone. So I had the green juices and the pigu pill. That was my diet.
Okay.
There were some aspects that were super challenging. You have, bedtime is 9:30 and the gong starts at 7 a.m. for the morning practice. And I thought going in that my melatonin levels would be really high. That's one of the things in the literature. It shows the darkroom technology. So I supposed that I would be sleeping, and probably, we're all underslept anyway. So probably I'd spend days sleeping. Nope. I slept about 2 hours a day. So not just 2 hours at night, I'm saying 2 hours the whole day.
The whole day.
And so I would maybe get 20 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes in the afternoon, and an hour and a half at night.
And how did you feel when you were not sleeping?
I was completely energized.
Okay.
That was the thing, I had a lot of chi running through my body. Mm-hmm. So the amazing thing for me is, this was the dichotomy. At the one hand, I was going crazy because I had all this time on my hand, I couldn't sleep, and you can only meditate or whatever so much, or I can only meditate so much. And so I was inventing things to do with my time. And one of the things I did was a really conscious breath. So usually I do a pranayama or other kind of forced breathing. But in this time, I really just let my breath do what it wanted to do without manipulating it. And it wasn't very deep. I wasn't analyzing it even, like this is, my breath should be deeper like I usually did. I said, okay, I'm just going to watch my breath, and not just watch it, but be consciously aware of it. So feel it, experience the feeling. And in about 5 minutes, I felt so much chi running through my body. Like, wow. I was like, wow, did I just have ginger tea too early or whatever? No, it was the breathing. So in the dark, with nothing else around you, with time on your hands, you really come face to face with the chi energy. And that was, I think, is what the whole darkroom is about. I mean, it's many other aspects, but at a base level, it appeared, from my experience, it was about, you know, maybe you have moments in Qigong where you feel the chi or this and that thing. No, it's there all the time.
It was there. This is
Yes.
what I wanted to point out, is that you had the feeling of the chi running through your body constantly, and I suppose this is because you were really in a deep observation of
Yes.
your own body,
Yes.
with no
Distractions.
stimuli,
Yes,
distractions
yes.
from outside.
Yeah, maybe for the first time ever.
Yeah, certainly.
Yeah, and also the mind, because it takes a couple of days for even the mind to calm down.
Yeah.
And then you have the awareness of, okay, my mind's doing its thing, but after a couple of days, you're at a calmer level, and then you have the capacity to be conscious in your breathing and your energy. And in this state where I started to feel a lot of chi in my body, and I could also feel ginger tea was the other thing I drank, and the ginger tea also is very stimulative to the chi, which is an amazing discovery. I love ginger tea anyway. But in this state, I would also suddenly have lights. So I'd be, it's completely dark, but you're also wearing a eye mask. And all of a sudden there would be like a yellow light in the corner of my perception. And that light, kind of like a techno light with all the squares, you know, the LED light, and it would just go like, across. And I'd be like, whoa, what was that? And one in white would go the other way. And then 2 hours, nothing, and then something else would run by. And your eyes are closed, you're wearing a mask.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is another awareness of how energy is moving in and around you, because of course we're not limited to this physical body. Our energy expands further.
It's a great part of the experience for a lot of people to see a lot of light
Yes.
and lights, because you have different colors and shapes in the dark. This is something that most people can't even understand, that it is so frequent in the dark room.
Yes.
But I wanted to ask you, what about the teaching? How did you manage, and did you master all the teaching that we received?
No, I definitely didn't master everything. I mean, I'm a very independent person and always have been. So it's like I hated to always be confined to a classroom. I like to listen to the lecture and then take what I want from the lecture. So to be honest with you, that's what I did in the darkroom as well. If I just had to, you know, if I was one-on-one with Master Chia, maybe it would be a different story. I would feel more obligated. But in a group, I had my door from my room open. I brought my own yoga mat and everything. So I could hear everything going on downstairs, all the instructions, but I could be by myself.
You could be by yourself.
I do my own practice.
This is something I want to point out to, is being in the dark room. We all have rooms around the training surface, and we can listen to Master Chia either from the mats, or we can be in our room, because
Exactly.
everything is easy to follow this
Yes,
way.
exactly. That was
And
perfect.
So, in a nutshell, were you happy about it?
Yes, very happy that I came and did it and to experience it. And the thing I take away from it is the feeling, the awareness of the chi in my body at all times. I just have to tune into it, and it's there.
That's it. That's the most important
Yes.
thing. You can go back and tune back to this feeling of energy running through your body.
Yeah, and the next steps would be like how to control that energy. How to,
and to keep it, not to let it
Yes.
delete and keep it all your life now.
Yes.
Well, that was lovely, Tim. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.